Hi there, my name is Gary Milligan and you're very welcome virtually to the Fitness Belfast studio here. It's my intention today to use this chair yoga practice to help demonstrate to you 3 things that are super important as you get older. How we can use more movement to help reduce the physical stress associated with lack of activity, to help reduce the emotional and life-related stress that we associate with lack of activity, and to help you to offset early onset of diseases like osteoporosis, diabetes, and maybe even obesity. So make yourself comfortable. If you have any physical ailments or you have any aches and pains or anything that inhibits your ability just to enjoy this little flow, please take that into consideration, okay? That being said, clear a comfortable space for yourself in your chair and sit up nice and tall, okay? So just to begin, let's create a nice sense of length from the crown of your head to your tailbone here. And just let your shoulders sort of melt away from your ears. We're going to start by focusing on the neck. I want you to tuck your chin towards your chest, creating a sense of length through the cervical spine, the back of the neck. And then just take your chin over towards one shoulder, and then chin all the way up to the sky. Chin to the other shoulder, and then all the way back to center. Just repeat that nice simple movement a couple of times, creating a nice big wide pain-free range of movement. It's so very important that when we include regular exercise that we focus on the health of our spine, particularly as we get older. So in this practice today, we're going to focus a lot on the spine. And then come all the way back to center here. Just nice and simple, nodding yes and no now. You're just going to take your chin to one shoulder and then to the other. And just nice and slow. We're not looking to move to our edge. We're looking to stay in our comfort zone here. Maybe take chin to the chest, chin to the sky. And then come all the way back to center. Give the arms a little bit of a shake, a bit of a victory dance. We'll do a couple of those in the session. And let's just take some nice little simple shoulder shrugs here. It's a bit of a tongue twister, simple shoulder shrugs. Try to say that at home comfortably. Take a couple more simple circles with the shoulders here. Get that nice rotation of the shoulder. And then maybe change direction, go the opposite way. Good. Any and all movement here is encouraged. So don't be too concerned with what this looks like. Focus more on what it feels like. And then give the arms a little shake. You're going to take your fingertips to your shoulders if possible. We're going to make some circles now with the elbows, okay? So as big and as wide a circle as your body allows you. You might get a little click and pop sensation here, almost like you're stepping on bubble wrap. And that's totally fine, as long as it's not associated with any sharp pain, okay? Maybe big circles going in the opposite direction now. Good, and then let's go ahead and just straighten the arms out from here, palms facing down, and start to make some nice big wide circles again, going in one direction. Starting to feel a wee bit of heat in the shoulders, I know I am, just demonstrating. And then maybe change direction, go the opposite way. Awesome. And maybe let those circles be as big and as wide as your body allows now. And then relax, give the arms and the legs a little bit of a shake. From here, you're going to move on to some work for your spine now. So you're going to take a couple of simple spinal twists. To begin, just set your left hand down by your side or hold on to the side of your chair and sweep your right hand all the way up and over. So you get that sense of length from your hip to your armpit and even beyond. You can even look underneath your armpit here. As much as you don't want to do that, take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, just softly release, come back to center. Same thing on the other side. Sweeping that top hand all the way up and over. If you've got an arm on the chair, you can even lean on that. Pressing down through the sit bones and reaching through the side of your body. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, softly release. Let's do that a couple more times. So sweep that top hand all the way up and over. And then release one last time. Reach all the way up and over. And then release. Excellent. Again, a little bit of a victory dance in between. Give the arms and legs a shake. So let's take it to some spinal rotation work from here. You're going to take your left hand across outside your right thigh. And with your right hand, you're going to hold on to the back of the chair and just reach that hand towards the back of your chair. Think about lengthening the spine as you inhale. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, slowly start to ease into any amount of twist that feels good. Maybe even looking back over the shoulder. I taught a class a while ago and I made reference to Michael the mechanics when I said look back over your shoulder. And no one knew what I was talking about. Hopefully you do at home. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, softly release, come back to center. Same thing on the other side now. Right hand goes across outside the opposite thigh. Left hand goes in behind the chair or anywhere you've got leverage. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, slowly start to twist. Maybe looking back over your left shoulder this time. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, just softly release, come back to center. You're going to hold on to the sides of your seat here. I just want you to pick up your right knee, bring it in towards your chest. And then maybe extend your right heel forward towards me. So hopefully you can see the heel of my foot. And then relax it back in. Just do that a couple of times. Extend the heel, relax the heel, extend the heel, relax the heel. One last time, lift your left knee up, extend the heel, relax the heel. A couple more like that, pressing the sole of your foot forward towards me. And then relaxing it back down. Awesome. We're going to focus on more of the extremities now. So we're going to focus in on the wrists and the hands. So from here, I just want you to clasp your palms together and start to make some nice little circles here with your wrists. Okay, just going in one direction and then maybe changing it up, going in the other direction. Don't worry if you get a little confused here. Maybe making a figure of 8 with your hands here. Very good. So those of you who do any sort of manual type work, might enjoy some extra work in and around the hands. If you're seated at a computer for most of your working day, you also might benefit from this as well as you overemphasize use of the palm of your hands. And maybe even change direction in that figure of 8. Very good, well done. And then maybe even open it up into a nice big Mexican wave type movement here. Good, going in one direction, a little bit faster. I can see you doing it at home through this recording. Good, I know it looks silly, but hopefully it feels nice. Go the opposite way, good, very good. Keep that going. Maybe for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, give the arms a little bit of a shake, legs a little bit of a shake. Let's spread the fingers out nice and wide from here. Take them as wide as you possibly can, then make a fist with your hands, and then spread the fingers wide, and then make a fist, and then spread the fingers wide, and then make a fist, spread the fingers wide, make a fist, spread the fingers wide, make a fist. Do that as fast as you possibly can for 10 seconds. How long is it gone? 10 seconds, yeah? 10, 9, 8, maybe even reach the hands to the sky. Keep spreading the fingers wide if you can. 6, 5, start to feel a little bit of a burn in the forearms. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Give the arms and the legs one last little shake, one last posture to finish off this short and sweet chair yoga practice. Sit up nice and tall with that newfound length from the crown of your head all the way down to your tailbone here. And I want you to extend your knuckles forward, tucking your chin towards your chest, getting that nice rounded shape to the mid and upper back. Maybe send the knuckles all the way out to one side and then all the way out to the other side as we focus on the thoracic spine, upper back. And then maybe start to take the knuckles to the sky, reach up nice and tall, belly button draws in, and then maybe fold all the way over one side. You're looking to start to make a nice, big, broad, circular movement here that takes the spine through all of its movement capabilities. Again, don't worry what this looks like. Focus on how it feels, and it should feel really nice and complementary, I should say, to whatever else you've got going on today. Come all the way back to center. Relax the hands down by your side one last time. And to finish the practice, you're going to fold forward one more time and then roll all the way up and hopefully crack a wee smile that yoga has helped out in some way for your working day today. Okay? So let's just begin by tucking the chin towards the chest, getting a nice little rounded shape to the mid and the upper back, and slowly starting to fold all the way forward, bringing your chest towards your thighs, your chin towards your chest. Feel free to make any little adjustments that you need to make this more comfortable here. Let those arms feel heavy. Take 2 breaths with me, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you feel ready, just slowly start to roll up again, stacking those vertebrae one on top of the other, rolling up to stand, or to seat I should say. Stacking the head over your shoulders over your hips. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears. Maybe crack a little smile. You're done with this 10-minute chair yoga practice. And hopefully it's helped highlight to you just how beneficial regular movement can be, whatever the occasion.